A crow stands at the peak of a snowy roof, holding a discarded plastic lid. It places the lid on the slope, steps onto it, and slides down like a tiny snowboarder. Then it climbs back up and does it again. No food waits at the bottom. No mate is watching. No predator has been fooled. The behavior looks useless, and that is exactly why it matters. Far away, an orca surfaces with a dead salmon draped across its head. The odd fashion spreads through other whales, then disappears. Scientists still do not know exactly what purpose it served. If animals are survival machines, these scenes should not exist. Yet play-like behavior appears in mammals, birds, reptiles, fish, cephalopods, and even insects. The deeper question is not whether animals move for fun. The deeper question is why evolution would allow such freedom at all. For a long time, play was treated as a scientific junk drawer. When an animal did something researchers could not explain, they often called it play. But over decades, ethologists began to sharpen the definition. Play is not random nonsense. It is a remix of serious behaviors, taken from fighting, hunting, dominance, and escape. The order is loose, surprising, and flexible. A truly aggressive dog has a readable sequence. Ears flatten, muscles tense, growling builds, and attack may follow. A playful dog can growl and bite too. But then, it bows, runs away, returns, or rolls onto its back. The same actions are present, but the meaning has changed. Play borrows the body language of danger and removes the final violence. It creates a safe version of risk. That is why play is hard to define but easy to recognize. It feels like a rehearsal that refuses to stay on script. And the first explanation is practical. Young animals may play because survival skills need practice before survival becomes deadly. A predator must learn how to catch. A prey animal must learn how to escape. Zebra foals chase each other across open ground. Each turn teaches balance, timing, and evasion. Springboks leap stiff-legged into the air in a display called pronking. Pronking may advertise fitness and make predators reconsider the chase. Young springboks appear to practice this movement in the company of adults. In that safe zone, play becomes training. Lion cubs swat at legs, grab necks, and test the pressure of their jaws. They are not killing each other. They are learning the mechanics of a future hunt. Young giraffe males spar slowly before adult rivalry becomes serious. Older males have been observed guiding the tempo of these play fights. It can look almost like a slow martial art. A future contest is being rehearsed without the full cost of a real one. So yes, play can be practice. But the original article turns here. Practice is not the whole story. Some play does not map neatly onto hunting, fleeing, or mating. Some play seems to repair the social world itself. In elephant families, politics can fracture a group. Adult females may try to keep subfamilies apart. But calves do not always obey old tensions. They rush toward each other and begin to play. The adults may be forced to stay nearby. A conflict that belonged to one generation is softened by the games of the next. This does not prove elephants think like humans. But it does show how play can change social distance. Among social animals, trust is not abstract. It is built through bodies, weight, restraint, and repeated signals. Older male elephants may lower themselves to a younger brother's height. They let him climb, push, and spar at eye level. The larger animal could dominate at any moment. Instead, he holds back. That restraint is the message. Play says, "I am strong, but I am safe with you." In human terms, it resembles the strange power of being silly together. People trust each other faster when the room allows mistakes. Animals may use play in a similar way. It opens a zone where status softens and experimentation becomes possible. Then comes an even stranger layer, creativity. Mark Bekoff and other researchers argue that animals must often invent ways to invite play. A dog drops its front legs and raises its rear in a play bow. The signal says, "What follows is not an attack." If play gets too rough, the bow can return like an apology. The game resets before it becomes a fight. That requires reading the partner. It requires adjusting force. It requires knowing what is permitted with this individual. In this moment, play is chaotic, but it is not lawless. Its rules are negotiated while the game is happening. That negotiation may sharpen social intelligence. Boredom may also matter. An animal in a complex mind and a simple environment may seek stimulation. Object play gives the body something to test. It gives curiosity something to touch. This is where bumblebees became impossible to ignore. In a 2022 study, bumblebees rolled small wooden balls. They were not trained to do it. They received no food reward for the rolling itself. The ball was not needed for immediate survival. Yet many bees rolled it repeatedly and voluntarily. Researchers describe this as evidence consistent with object play, but we must be careful. We cannot directly measure a bee's subjective joy. Still, the finding widens the map of play beyond big-brained mammals. It asks whether small nervous systems can also seek rewarding action. The conditions for play are as important as the behavior. Play usually appears when an animal is relatively safe. Stress often makes play disappear first. Hunger can shrink it. Illness can silence it. Fear can shut the game down. This is why play can be a clue to welfare. It may signal that an animal has enough safety, energy, and freedom to do more than survive. Young animals often play more than adults. They are protected, fed, and less burdened by survival. But adults play too. When adults play, the question becomes more haunting. What need is being met when no obvious skill is being trained? The answer may not be one thing. Play can teach movement. It can test danger. It can build trust. It can reduce tension. It can invite creativity. It can spread through a group like a mood. And sometimes, it may be done because the animal seems to enjoy it. That last idea is scientifically difficult. Enjoyment is not a fossil you can hold. It cannot be measured as easily as speed, bite force, or calories. But science does not progress by ignoring difficult evidence. It progresses by asking better questions. The crow on the snowy roof may not be proof by itself. The salmon hat orcas may not have a single known explanation. The bumblebee may not feel fun exactly as we do. Yet together, these cases pressure the old picture of animals as mere survival machines. They suggest that evolution did not only build teeth, claws, wings, and camouflage. It also built minds that explore, bodies that rehearse, societies that bond through safe disorder, and perhaps lives that sometimes make room for pleasure. Maybe play is not the opposite of survival. Maybe it is what survival becomes when life finally has room to breathe.